Hello there everyone, my name is Yasta and welcome to a pretty big video where I'm going to be talking about every LEGO Harry Potter set that will be releasing inside of 2021. We got a ton of new info yesterday from Promo Bricks and we've gotten even more info since then, and I just want to make one big conglomerative video where I discussed everything because my news video the other day was a little bit rushed because I just wanted to get out to you guys as fast as possible, but this will be a more in-depth discussion about these sets and there will be some new info inside of this video. Thank you to Ethan's Toy Lab or ETL Productions for allowing me to use his concept Golden Harry in the thumbnail, and thank you to Jedi Jack Penguin and Promo Bricks for the information I used inside this video. Without any further ado, let's get started. So just to briefly state the obvious, sets 7, 6, 3, 8, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the Hogwarts Moments, $30 each, 241, 271, 233, and 256 pieces, 3 minifigures each, and you can buy these right now. Also available right now is the 31201 Harry Potter House Mosaic, $120, 4,249 pieces, no minifigures, and everyone knows about these sets already, and they have been out for over a month now. Next up, we are going to be getting a Polybag, which is set 30392, and a minifigure pack, which is set 40500. Now, what would I like to see for these? Personally, I would really enjoy a micro-scale Hogwarts Polybag. I know a lot of people don't like micro-scale stuff, but that is my speculation. I think it could be something like that. And then for the minifigure pack, I really hope that it's just a Quidditch set where you get one minifigure from each Quidditch team. I think that would be so neat and kind of in line with what we got last year, but with the Quidditch robes. And so yeah, if I had to guess on a release date for both of these, by the way, it would be June 1st. However, I don't know for sure. So the summer wave this year, we are actually going to see split in two, where we're going to get 4 20th anniversary sets on June 1st, and then we are going to get 4 other sets, which I believe will be coming out August 1st. We don't have a 100% release date yet, but I would be very surprised if they did not come out on that date. However, the first set in this 20th anniversary line is 76386, which is the Hogwarts Girls Bathroom. A very strange choice for a set, but alas, they're doing it. And it is going to be using a new Hogwarts connection system, which is personally very disappointing to me because over the last 3 years, they've encouraged us to buy up these Hogwarts sets that they have been creating, and I would just much prefer if they utilize the existing connection system. I don't know why they have to change it now, 3 years into the new line. I feel like it would be so cool if they just let us keep connecting and connecting, but they're not letting us do that, unfortunately. Maybe it will be able to mod onto these other sets, so I could make a video about that eventually. Anyways, the contents of the set is going to have a toilet stall, of course, being a bathroom, 3 sinks, a possible entrance to a Chamber of Secrets. I would be shocked if they didn't do that because we are getting a Chamber of Secrets this year as well, and it is kind of like the defining feature of this bathroom. And it is going to have a Polyjuice Potion Cauldron. Promo Brick says it is a very similar size and build to the Room of Requirement from last year, so I'm glad to hear that. I really enjoyed that set. And this set is going to have 217 pieces, retail for $20, so for all you price to part ratio people out there, sounds pretty good on paper. And the minifigures we are going to be getting are really cool. They're actually all going to be exclusive to the set because we are getting a Cat Hermione for the first time in a long time. We're going to get a Harry Potter with an alternate face of Gregory Goyle, a Ron Weasley with an alternate face of Crabbe, and we are going to be getting the first of 4. Maybe we'll get more eventually, but just for now, 4 of these golden minifigures to celebrate the 20th anniversary. I have heard that there is going to be a golden Dumbledore eventually, however, I'm not sure about this. And the one inside of this set is going to be a golden Harry Potter. Again, shout out to Ethan from Ethan's Toy Lab, ETL Productions, for making these golden renders. They look absolutely fantastic. The next set is 76387 Third Floor Corridor, which is going to be a fluffy set, one that we have not gotten since 2001, so it does make sense to include in a 20th anniversary wave. It will utilize the new Hogwarts connection system, which I mentioned earlier, so this will connect onto the girls' bathroom and one other set, and the contents will basically be a tower and a walled-off area. Hopefully we get a little bit of one of the challenges from the Sorcerer's Stone, like maybe the Herbology one I think would make the most sense, because if I remember correctly, it is literally right underneath this challenge. And we are going to be getting a brick built fluffy with molded heads, which I'm so excited for. I think this will look really cool. Some of my favorite parts of these LEGO Harry Potter sets are all the different interesting creatures that we get, so I'm super excited to see how they pull off Fluffy. And it will contain a harp as well, and I would be shocked if they didn't include Hagrid's flute that he gives to Harry, so I think that would make a lot of sense inside the set. It'll have 397 pieces, $40, so it looks pretty good on that aspect. And the minifigures, they're going to be pretty bland. It'll just be Harry, Ron, and Hermione. However, I'm okay with it because we are going to be getting an exclusive Golden Hermione, as well as Fluffy, like I mentioned earlier. So this is one that I'm pretty hyped for. Never owned a Lego Fluffy before. Next is the set out of all of these that I'm personally the most excited for. It is going to be 76388 Hogsmeade, which we have never gotten inside of Lego form before, so I am so happy that they are finally pulling it off. It's going to have two shops, which will be the Three Broomsticks and Honey Dukes. From my understanding, it does not connect onto the Lego Hogwarts system, which makes sense because it is kind of a separate thing from Hogwarts itself. But these shops can connect together, and they are built in a similar style to 4-Privet Drive. So I assume that means that they will have open backs, just like pretty much everything else that they've done for Lego Harry Potter, and the buildings will have snow on the roofs. I'm so excited to see all the little details that they managed to pack into both of these buildings. I would assume that the interiors would look kind of like the ones that we got in the Diagon Alley set later last year, but maybe a little bit less detailed. 851 pieces, $80, so again, a very good price to part ratio, and it will be released on June 1st, just like the rest of these anniversary sets. The minifigures included will be Harry, Dean Thomas, Professor McGonagall, Madame Rismerda, and Mr. and Mrs. Flume, who, if you guys did not know, are the owners of the Three Broomsticks. And I'm very, very excited for this minifigure selection. The fact that we're getting 3 exclusives, characters that we have never gotten before is just very interesting to me, and I like how they're kind of throwing in these random side characters now. And we also will be getting a Golden Ron for the golden minifigure of the set, so if Dean is an exclusive variant, which he might be, we could be getting up to 5 exclusive minifigures inside the set. I think Harry and McGonagall will be reuses, but who knows, we could get more than that. Finally, for the 20th anniversary wave, this is a set that I have very mixed feelings on, and I feel like Lego pulled a little bit of a scummy move, which I will talk about, but it is 76389 Hogwarts Castle. So the scummy move I was talking about is that this set, the main build is going to be the Great Hall and the Tower, which we just got 2 or 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago at this point, and you can currently still buy that set, and it is on store shelves right now. However, this set also includes the Chamber of Secrets, so for fans like me who own the Great Hall from a couple years ago but want a Lego Chamber of Secrets, you have to buy this set to get it instead of selling it separately, which to me, I don't know, that's just a little bit disappointing. And from what the Promo Bricks article says, the buildings are going to be less detailed than the 2018 counterparts, which I understand because this is only $30 more than the Great Hall, and it contains like an entire other area of the castle being the Chamber of Secrets, so I would honestly prefer that than the same amount of detail and just like a tiny little Chamber of Secrets. But I digress. Anyways, we are going to be getting green roofs, which I actually really like a lot. I know a lot of people prefer the gray roofs, but for me, the green roofs are just so nostalgic to me, and so I'm happy to see them coming back. And it is going to have the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets as well, that kind of circular door that Ron ends up opening in the last movie. And it is going to have a bigger basilisk than the 2018 version, which I am very happy about. The 2018 basilisk was very disappointing in my opinion, and this one is going to be having a molded head and tail. So it's kind of going to mix the 2002 basilisk with the 2018 version. This set is going to have 1176 pieces, $129.99 is the US price. So a little bit low on the price to part ratio, but I think the minifigures will make up for that because you get Harry, Ginny, Dumbledore, Nearly Headless Nick, Colin Creevey, Justin Finch Fletchley, Gilderoy Lockhart, Professor Sinestra, and Tom Riddle. Now, a lot of these minifigures, they're just okay, like Harry, Ginny, Dumbledore, Nearly Headless Nick. I don't think many people will care about super much, especially because all 4 of those characters, except for Ginny, came inside of the 2018 version. But I really like how they're throwing in these random side characters. I guess Colin Creevey's kind of more of like a secondary character, but he is still in the set. But Justin Finch Fletchley, never thought we would get him in Lego. Gilderoy Lockhart is going to be a new variant with orange robes, so I'm glad they are keeping something for the Diagon Alley exclusive, because we'll get to that later. And Professor Sinestra, I believe she has like 3 scenes across this 8 movies, so I'm very happy to be seeing her as well. And the Golden Legacy minifigure will be a Voldemort. I like how they're putting him in the most expensive set. I feel like that's just going to be a cool, desirable thing to get. Will I buy this set? Yes, definitely, mostly for the Chamber of Secrets, but I am Again, disappointed that the main build of the set allegedly is going to just be another Great Hall and Tower that we just got 3 years ago. Then for something that did surprise me a little bit is the fact that we are going to be getting a third LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar, set number 76390. And I only thought that we wouldn't get one this year because, first of all, we were getting Marvel, so it is a possibility that we will have 5 Advent Calendars on store shelves this year. And then also just the fact that they might run out of ideas at this point, but it looks like they haven't. This one is based off the Sorcerer's Stone, once again, like the 2019 version, and it will have a board game element, apparently. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean, if the Advent Calendar itself is a board game, or if it just has like a daily build that's a board game. I don't know, but it could include part of the chess challenge. I don't know if that's what they mean, so I don't know. But anyways, this set will have 274 pieces, retail for $40, and release on September 1st, like all the other LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendars have. And the minifigures, we are going to be getting Harry, which is the exclusive variant from Diagon Alley, which just really disappoints me because that was the secret minifigure of that set, and they hyped it up to just be this big deal. And now the fact that it will just come in a cheap Advent Calendar that is a tenth of the price, it's just disappointing to me. You know, I mean, I obviously did not buy the Diagon Alley set for that minifigure, but it was kind of a cool exclusive, and I just hope that they keep characters like Gilderoy Lockhart exclusive to that set, where he only comes in those purple robes in that one set. But anyways, we also get Ron, Hermione, of course, Dudley in pajamas, which I'm excited to see. I'm sure that'll be a funny minifigure. And we are going to be getting a grip hook. Again, I hope this is different than the CMF version. I think it would be pretty lame if they just threw him in here, but who knows. We are going to be getting another direct-to-consumer set this year, which is very exciting for me because we usually just get them every other year. Alas, this will be a third one to add to my collection, and it is 76391, which does not have a name yet. It is going to be $250. If I had to guess, it would come out between August and October. That's when the Hogwarts set came out and when the Diagon Alley set came out. But again, who knows? And it is heavily rumored at this moment to be a Diagon Alley expansion with Gringotts, and I don't know if this is true or not. I don't really see what else they would do. Maybe they would do a Hogsmeade, but we are getting a 20th anniversary set of that, so it wouldn't really make sense. And the only other thing I could really see it being is a Malfoy Manor, but I just don't know if that's iconic enough to warrant a set this big, so I would go on the Gringotts theory. The last piece of news I have to share with you guys is that set 76392, 3, 4, and 5 will be a part of an unknown wave, which I assume will be releasing August 1st. Again, this is not confirmed, but I just don't really know what other date it would be releasing. The sets are going to be $59.99, $119.99, $39.99, $29.99, respectively. We do not have pieces, we do not have set names, we do not have minifigures or anything like that. But if I had to guess, once again, I would think that these would be part of the Deathly Hallows lineup because that's just kind of the track that they have been going. And to promote the new Hogwarts system, I would think that we would get at least one expansion onto the set, maybe a Battle of Hogwarts type of set, which just has like a back set piece, which can connect onto the other ones. Again, I don't know for sure. There's practically nothing known about these sets other than the numbers and the prices. But yeah, these will be coming out, and it is really exciting to me that we are going to be getting 3 waves of LEGO Harry Potter sets this year and a direct-to-consumer. This is just going to be an incredible year for LEGO Harry Potter fans like myself, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the latest LEGO Harry Potter news, be sure to drop a subscription to my channel. I was the first English YouTuber to talk about the rumored sets for the 20th anniversary, so you can be sure that I will be on the case as soon as new news comes out for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Yasta out.